Hi everybody and welcome. My name is Coco, the cat Empress, and I'm launching my channel tonight, Mystic Meows Tarot. What you can expect is plenty of mid-month, monthly zodiac specific readings, as well as a whole bunch of pick a card readings. I'm going to be posting nearly every day to keep you informed from the cosmos on what your next steps need to be in your personal journey. You can also look forward to my Saturday readings, which are going to be Catterday readings, all cat themed cards, all cat themed content, and you get a pet reading bonus, which is super exciting. We'll look into what your pet is thinking. So without further ado, let's take a look at the cards. Hi everybody, so here are your 3 pile options. We have pile number 1 with the rose quartz. Pile number 2 has the selenite wand. And pile number 3 has the moonstone. So take a moment to focus on these cards and see which one resonates with you, whether it's the numbers, the piles, the crystals that are coordinating with them, or the timestamp that is down below in the comments. Whichever one resonates with you, go ahead and choose that at this time, and I'll see you at your reading. Hi, pile number 1. If you chose the rose quartz wand, this is going to be your message. Okay, so I want to say that this is a timeless reading, so if you're tuning into this message weeks, months, years after I've posted it, that's totally okay. If you were drawn to it when you were drawn to it, then this message is for you. So don't disregard just because of the date or the specific moon cycle. Okay, so let's get started. We have the stars. So it seems like maybe there's a little bit of universal guidance here. There's some wish fulfillment happening, but let's see what it's about. Okay, so we have the 2 of swords. That tells me that you're not quite making a decision. Maybe you're being a little hesitant on something, and the universe might be trying to give you signs and tell you what is right for you, but you're being a little stubborn. Let's get into it some more before I decide though. Okay, so we immediately have another 2 of swords with a different deck. Same card, different deck. So that's just confirmation that you are being very stuck in a rut right now about making a choice. Perhaps there's a project or something that you've been wanting to do. Maybe there's a person that you are interested in. Maybe there's a job that you feel like that you would be really suited towards you, but you're just really not putting in any effort to make moves towards it. Nothing really solid. You're really just kind of playing it one day at a time and not really going for it with full gusto. So you can see this cat is just kind of yawning. He's really dilly-dallying and waiting to see what other information can come out of the situation before making a choice. We also have, okay, the World card. This is another major arcana, like the stars. This is basically the ending of one chapter in your life and the beginning of another. But because we have two of swords here, and the stars card, I feel like this chapter can't start until you do actually make a decision, until you do actually take initiative. And right now you're really not taking the initiative. And I'm not trying to call anybody lazy here or anything like that. Sometimes we just get distracted. Sometimes there's too much else going on in life, and we let things just sit on the back burner. Well, I feel like right now what message is coming through here is that you need to take it off the back burner and really focus on it. And we have the Tower card. This card can be very scary for a lot of people in tarot readings. But for me, what I'm reading here right now is that because you aren't really taking initiative and you're not making choices, you're not making big leaps of faith forward on whatever it is that you're dealing with at this time, that there's gonna be a big universal shakeup. It seems like something is going to come in very swiftly and abruptly and out of nowhere, as if you were not expecting it at all. And it's like, hey, if you're not going to make a choice, the universe is going to force you into making that choice. It's going to force you into getting that fire under your butt, basically, so that that chapter can turn its page and start a fresh new slate. So we also have the Moon card, and the Moon card here indicates that there's a lot of things that you don't quite know yet. You feel like, I feel like maybe the reason that you haven't taken a step forward and you haven't taken the initiative is because you feel like you're waiting to see if more information arrives. You're kind of waiting to see if the cards are basically going to play out the way you want to. You're just kind of sitting and waiting. Everything's a little shadowy, nothing's full of clarity. You are simply just waiting. Couple oracle cards I pulled. You got Beer Balm. This is the super cute little cat guru card. And Beer Balm says, to thine own self be true, to everyone else don't bother, to be or not to be. Just take a nap. All the world's gardens are your stage. And we have a kitty visitor. Hi, baby girl. Watch out. We're doing a reading right now. So Beer Balm here is to remind us that the answers already lie within us. And I feel like this comes right after the Moon card for a reason. Oh my goodness. So on this channel, there's going to be a lot of cat sounds. There's going to be a lot of cat interruptions. That's just kind of going to be part of it. So I hope y'all are okay with that. Let's go ahead and just roll with it. So the Moon card and the to thine own self be true just says you're waiting for more information. You don't need more information. You already know what's right for you. You already know if a certain person is right for you, if a certain person is going to support your needs. You also know if a certain project is right for you, a career is right for you, whatever it may be that you are hesitating on. You already have it within you to make that decision. So it's time to just go ahead and make that decision. It's time to take the blindfold off. Right now, you're completely just tuning out. So on the Moonology cards, you got your commitment is being tested. So I feel like that is just confirming the fact that perhaps you are already committed to something, a person, a project, a career, a personal journey, whatever it may be, and you're just not moving forward with it. And so the universe is coming in with this Tower moment to really shake things up and make you face your commitments. Are you truly in this? Or is this like a superficial thing where you're just kind of, you know, doing the bare minimum? It's time to discover what exactly your intentions are here, especially on a new moon like tonight. Tonight is the perfect night to set intentions, to make your intentions be known, and to take action on them. So let's go ahead and see if there's any further messages that might help us to clarify maybe what this decision is that you need to make, what it is that this Tower moment is facing you towards. One more. Oops. Okay, let's see what pops out. Spirit, angels, ancestors. Please connect with pile 1 and what it is that they need to know about decision making here, what their commitments are. Let's get one more card, please. Let's get one more card, please. Any advice for pile 1 that you may have? Okay, that was too many. Please make it be known at this time. Okay, I saw one card pop out. Here it is. Okay, so what I see here is the Sun, the 9 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and the Devil. Let's take a look at those real quick. All right, so it seems like you are having a lot of anxiety over all of the abundance that you deserve in your life. You want these great things, you want happiness, you want all of these things, but you feel like maybe it's unattainable for you for whatever reason. You have this 5 of Swords here, which tells me that I feel like you're the person walking away here, like you've stopped fighting for it, because you feel like maybe you're not deserving of it. And then the Devil here just tells me that you're really obsessively thinking about all of the things that should keep you away from happiness, the things that should keep you away from success, whether it's in a partnership, whether it's in a job situation, or maybe just with a project that you want to do, whatever it may be. I feel like you're really stuck in your thoughts. And the swords represent thoughts, which again, with the 2 of Swords that showed up twice, it's just like you're really, really hesitating dealing with your thoughts, because when you do face them, they're very anxiety ridden. So looking back at the cards that you first got here with the World and the Stars and the Beer Bomb card and this commitment being tested type thing, even the Tower card, it's just telling me that you are being anxious for nothing. And trust me, I have been there. It's time for you to realize your worth and realize that maybe you're being more in your head than you should be, and it's time to really dig deep and look at what it is exactly that you deserve, that you are a very valuable human, and that you don't need to keep putting up these walls and these defenses about anything. It's time to be open so that this new chapter of abundance and happiness and success can come into your life. And the stars are backing you. The cosmos is backing you. So be open to it. Okay, pile number 1. Hopefully this resonated with you and gave you a little bit of inspiration to fight for what's right for you, and to stay steady on your course and to not hesitate on making decisions. And that's going to be it for today. So thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you on my next video. Hi, pile number 2. If you chose the Selenite wand, then this is going to be the reading for you. I'll remind you that this is a timeless reading, so if you're finding this a week, a month, or a year later, that's totally fine. If it resonates with you, then this message was meant to find you. So let's take a look. Okay, we have the 6 of Swords, and it's moving to calmer waters. The Hanged Man, perhaps a bit of hesitation, maybe trying to gain a new perspective before you actually move towards calmer waters. We have the 10 of Pentacles. This is a really great card to get, but I feel like with this Hanged Man and the 6 of Swords, this is what you're trying to attain, and perhaps you have not attained it quite yet, but it's definitely attainable. Especially here with this 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles to me says that you've got a lot going for you. You feel very foundationally solid Maybe you're just missing one or two things in your life, and you're just really trying to take a step back to understand, how is it that I do attain those things, and how do I move towards them so that I have the most success. With the Queen of Cups, this tells me perhaps that this is a love matter. So I feel like you realize that maybe happiness with a certain person is very attainable. Right now you are doing the best that you can, literally the best that you can. You're doing really well. You're striving in your singlehood, but you do have a lot of love to offer. You do want love. You do want things to be more of a partnership type of a thing in your life. But right now, you're at a pause trying to figure out what the right path is to get to that. We also have the Six of Wands, which tells me that that will resolve itself with forward movement from you towards victory, towards success. This is telling us, though, not to get too stuck in your head and not to get too stuck in this Nine of Pentacles energy, which is that being a striving single person. If you just really, really focus on that and focus on yourself too much, you can close yourself off to being victorious in the realm of love, because you're just so much on that straight path of like, this is what I want, this is how I get it, this is what I need, that you exclude the opportunity to share that journey with somebody. Because it really is sharing a journey. You can't be on a single journey and have a partner. You have to adapt to their journey as well. So right now it seems like you're not really ready maybe to adapt to another person's journey. And that's kind of what this like Six of Swords here is saying, like, you've got to, in order to get to calmer waters, accept other people's help. And it will take you to your ultimate happiness, which is that 10 of Pentacles. And when I say accept other people's help, it's like accept other people's love, encouragement, their advice, whatever it may be. Okay, so for our Moonology card, we got Be Bold and Make the First Move. So again, I feel like this is referencing a love situation. It could reference other things for different people. This is a general collective reading, so it could resonate differently for everybody. But with the Be Bold and Make the First Move card, it makes me feel like it really is you just hanging out here in this hanged man position and not really making any movement. You really have put the pause button into motion so that you can fully assess how it is that you navigate and move forward so that you can get the best possible things. But what the universe here is telling you is, hey, get out of that paused position that you're taking on and really think about moving forward. Really think about making a bold choice, maybe if it's not even typical of you. What this is telling me right now, especially with the Victory card here and the Queen of Cups, is saying you have plenty to offer. Oh gosh, cat life, they knock everything over. So you have everything at your disposal where you shouldn't have to tiptoe around making a bold move. You should be able to confidently do that. So that's what I'm picking up on. And then we have, as our cat guru, Felicette. I love these cards. Felicette says, in life, as in space, everything that goes up must come down. Reach for the stars, but keep your paws on the ground. In space, no one can hear you meow. So I feel like this is just saying that You really have to remain grounded. You have to really think about what it is that you want. Everything that goes up must come down. So don't get too absorbed in your own journey, and be open to what the universe could possibly hand to you. And that could be another person. And if you're open to having another person's journey be a part of your life, then I think that is the key that's going to take you to these calm waters and lead you to this 10 of Pentacles success and the victory card here. But it takes having to be open and having to realize that there is definitely thinking about the best possible outcome versus being based in reality about how to properly achieve that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of cards to help us clarify exactly what's going on here. If there's anything else at this moment, spirits, angels, ancestors, the higher selves of those that have chosen pile number 2, there's any other messages at this time that they need to see to help them understand what the meaning of this reading is, then please present the cards at this time. We got the High Priestess. Any other cards want to come out for pile number 2? Any other messages? Okay, that one flew into my lap. Okay, we got the 8 of Cups. One more card, please, for pile number 2. Thank you. We got the 8 of Wands. Okay, got 2 8s. And the High Priestess. So these are the cards that came out for you here. What this is telling me is that there is a bit of closed offness that you're portraying. You're very much in your power. You're very much exhibiting that you have strength, but that doesn't always mean that that brings success. It feels like with this 8 of Cups that you are not completely satisfied with where you're at right now, and you feel like your path is going somewhere else. And with the 8 of Wands, it feels as if the signs are really just hitting you in the face. And it could be that people are messaging you. You could be getting people talking to you on social media. You could be getting emails. You could be getting phone calls, text messages, all of those things saying that, hey, give me a chance. Hey, give this project a chance. Hey, give this job a chance. Hey, give this romance a chance. Whatever it may be. But you're staying very stoic and very closed off. And you're not really revealing what it is that you feel. And so these opportunities are just going to slowly start drifting away the longer that you stay in this period of closed offness. Even if you do know exactly what choice you want to make and you're just kind of waiting to see what happens. This is saying to be bold and make the first move. So as these messages are coming in, as these opportunities are coming in, don't sit back and wait for them. It says for you to go out and to conquer what life path it is that you want for yourself, so that you can get that 10 of Pentacles, so that you can get that victory and fulfill the nurturing and loving side of you that lives within inside of you. Okay. So pile number 2, that is your reading. I hope that resonated with you. I hope that you do get some fire underneath you despite it being Mars retrograde. And I know we're all feeling a little bit burnt out. Mercury retrograde too. But try and find that fire within you and go out and conquer, and good things are sure to come. All right, thank you guys. All right, pile number 2, if you chose the Moonstone, then this message is for you. Just a quick reminder that time is fluid, so if you're finding this a week, a month, or even a year later, then this message is definitely still for you. So let's take a look at what the cards have to say for you on this new moon night. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. All right, so seems like you've got a lot of emotion right now. You're actually feeling very balanced in your emotions. You've got a lot of love to give. Your heart is feeling very full. We have the 8 of Wands. So that's incoming communication, incoming opportunities. This is movement, this is action. So perhaps you're getting a lot of incoming messages from people, emails, text messages, phone calls. Maybe even just one person that you're interested in. Or this could be the opposite. This could be you sending out messages to them. Let's see what else we got. We got the Justice card. So with the Justice card, this is telling me that perhaps you're having to figure out what's right for you. You're having to weigh the good and the bad of the situation. And this is making me go back and think that maybe this isn't you sending the messages, but this is incoming offers for you in the realm of love. And you're having to decide if this is right for you, if this is the right path. We have the King of Cups. So I would say that this probably is a really good path, especially since you're showing up pile number 3 as the Queen of Cups. And the divine counterpart to the Queen of Cups is the King of Cups. So I feel like this person would be very beneficial to you. And if this is not about love or romance, this could just be an opportunity or a partnership. It seems like it is a positive choice for you, if that helps in any way. We have the 8 of Swords. It seems like maybe you're just kind of caught up in your own head about why this might not be right for you. Maybe you're being stuck in your own thoughts, feeling a lot of anxiety and creating scenarios that aren't really realistic. That's always a problem that can keep us from great things in our life, and it's super common. Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands tells me that there is a lot of passion here. There is a lot of chemistry, and it feels like you're ready to take action. You're just kind of flirting with the idea of whatever this opportunity or this love offer is, and you're not quite going for it. Again, especially paired with that 8 of Swords energy. It's like you feel like you really want this, but you're holding back. And you're bound by your own hesitations. Okay. We got, for our Oracle card with the Cat Gurus, we got Pussycat. Pussycat says, look for love in unexpected places. Never travel without some honey and plenty of money. Your heart's desire might just be found in a pea green boat. And you can see he's floating in his little boat, happy as pie with his honey and his money. So looking for love in unexpected places. So maybe this person, or it could be an opportunity. It doesn't have to be strictly romance related. Maybe they don't seem like something that you would typically go for, and maybe that's why you're caught up in your own thoughts. Maybe that's why you're putting up boundaries and hesitating on action, despite the fact that maybe your heart really is desiring it. It's because it's not something that you would typically feel suits you. However, with the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, I feel like it really is a just situation, and that you have to trust these incoming messages and offers to be positive. Okay, and with our Moonology card, we got Hold Your Vision. So it's saying really that despite the fact that you're hesitating, despite the fact that this looks a little bit different, whatever it is that you have in mind for what is ideal for you is in this situation. It just hasn't really revealed itself yet, so give it some time. And I feel like the vision that you want for this opportunity, this love, whatever it may be, is there. It just has not revealed itself quite yet. So let's take a look at some extended tarot here to see what comes out for you. So, Spirit, any messages that you may have for pile number 3 in regards to this situation? Why is it that they're being bound by their own thoughts? What is keeping them held back? Help me to understand what it is exactly that pile number 3 is holding back from. How is it that they can accept this love or opportunity into their life so that they can have this happy, beautiful thing? All right, whatever pops out, whatever hits the table, I'm gonna take. Let's give it a couple more shuffles. Spirit, whatever messages you have, please present them at this time. All right, nothing. Okay, there's 1, 2. Let's get one more card. Okay, we got 2 more cards. Okay, so 4, that's fine. First card that came out was the 10 of Cups. This is our really happy card. This is the perfect relationship. This is the house on the hill. This is perfectly balanced emotions, the kid, the dog, the whole thing. This is really beautiful. So I feel like whatever the situation is, it can really benefit you. The next card out was the Knight of Pentacles. So this is somebody offering you a very solid commitment. It can be a very slow energy, so maybe you're feeling like whatever they're offering hasn't really been fully presented quite yet. What this is saying though is that they have every intention to follow through. This is the most steady and stable knight in the deck. Then we have the Ace of Swords. This is another amazing card. This is clear, honest communication. Especially we have this 8 of Wands here. This is about communication. They're really, whatever they're telling you that seems so uncharacteristic for you for what you're seeking, or maybe it seems like it might not quite be real and just and true and honest. It is. What they're having in store for you, what they're telling you about, it is the truth, and they're committed to you, especially with this stable Knight of Pentacles type offer. Man, these are really beautiful cards. Okay, and then you got the 3 of Pentacles. This is really building a very solid foundation. And again, with the Pentacles, this is a very slow energy. So this is about really taking all of the steps to make sure that it is stable. You've got this beautiful arch here with these beautiful windows. And that doesn't get built by throwing it up overnight. That takes time and patience. So what this is saying right here is to be patient, to trust that this person's offers are legit, and to give it a chance. That's exactly what I see. I don't think there's anything else I can say other than this is really, really beautiful, and love is coming for you. Just be open to it. Get out of your own thoughts, get out of your own head, and be open and accepting to this, because it is really, really beautiful. So thank you, pile 3. I hope this resonated with you, and have a good night.